It's great. And oh, actually we got, whoa, what?
Are we actually getting it?
We got a decision to make. We're ready. We have Nux versus Oreo or Simon versus MightyKiwi.
Ooh, that's Nux versus Oreo should be a ZvZ.
Mm-hmm.
I think. I kind of think. This is. Here's what I'm thinking. If we follow JusticeSimon, then we can go into Pig Jr. and then we can go into the qualifying match. But if we go into Nux versus Oreo, then who knows whether or not the players will be out of game when when they finish that series. So yeah, we may as well stick to what's it called? JusticeSimon versus MightyKiwi.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Essentially, we have more matches lined up, and potentially because Nux versus Oreo is a ZvZ, that'll be a quick series as well. So to avoid as much downtime as possible, we will be going into MightyKiwi versus JusticeSimon.
That we will. You see this downtime? What even is that? Because we are on the case to eliminate it.
All right, here we go. Oh, wow. Eluzori's in the chat.
How you doing, Eluzori?
El Pastor, Eluzori himself. What's up? Shout out to Eluzori in the chat. For the people who are unaware, he's pretty old school. He's been inactive for a year, maybe even a little bit longer now, but he was, one of the big names in Singapore. Not necessarily a player, but,
Yeah, I think he was really one of the leading members of OCE back when back in that 2016 2017, maybe even before that, thinking back then.
Yeah, again, like for us, we didn't really get involved with OSC until 2016, so we are lacking some of that history with SC2C, especially. We weren't around back then. I know like Eluzori and Nemesis and Chadman and Eddie and everyone, they were all a part of that community. Us, not so much. We came a little bit later. SC2C was a thing, but not as much of a thing. So shout out to Eluzori. He was one of the big admins. He represented Singapore in WSG, if you remember.
I remember that.
It's really cool to see him here still, supporting and interested in StarCraft.
Indeed.
Here we go. JusticeSimon has returned.
That he has, and we're gonna be jumping into this map then. Gonna be with Game Heart this time. I have been missing that.
Yes, we are here. We are ready for another PVZ.
Let's go. It's me. And speaking of let's go, here we are now on Eternal Empire, L-E-E-L-E-Ile. We're in the top right hand corner map, spotting all the way in the top right hand corner map. We have the not teal, but the Kittil Zerg going for a 12 pool. Gonna be representing M for Mindfreak and M for New Zealand. He is MightyKiwi.
And spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of Eternal Empire LE, currently getting 12 fools. Oh god, we have the Vietnamese Protoss player representing Archangel Gaming. It is JusticeSimon. Was the F intentional?
I kind of wish you didn't put the HF afterwards. Should have just put it. As JusticeSimon is going to scout, we'll find out that this is going to be a 12 pool.
Yeah.
Maybe some lings being thrown his way. So yeah, JusticeSimon really going to have to ramp up the defense.
Yeah, and we were talking about this, how on Eternal Empire, like, your opponent can be greedy and something like a 12 pool could work just based off of the map and the kind of meta that has been formed around this. But JusticeSimon, playing this so safe, so careful, went for that probe scout and knows what is coming his way.
That he does. Already getting the unnatural base, which is pretty important on a map like Eternal Empire, where the space between the third and the natural is pretty ginormous.
Yeah, definitely. There's a lot of room, there's a lot of space here. And MightyKiwi, he's going across the map with these links, but already the first Zealot has been chrono boosted out.
That it has going to be a pretty solid wall. No shield batteries, which could be an issue, but the Zealot actually walks out of position. Thankfully is able to stay in position or return to position.
Yeah,
JusticeSimon, you gotta stop playing with my heart like that, man.
Playing with fire, playing with our hearts right now. He has to be so careful with this. Oh, he gets around it!
And he miscalculated that. Oh, that was such a big risk. And now MightyKiwi could just boost on in.
Oh my god, the wall's not a wall.
Quite a wall. Thankfully, yeah, the wall was not quite a wall. JusticeSimon did manage to fill that up.
Oh, he did. He's gonna get this gateway, which means the Adept doesn't get out. The second Adept doesn't get out. Only one does.
Only one Adept gets out, and this is a double-edged sword of walling yourself off like this. Yeah, MightyKiwi just having not a lot of trouble busting his way through. And again, that is the only production building for JusticeSimon right now, that one gateway.
Yeah, there's only one gateway, but JusticeSimon, he's aware of that. He has that shield battery, focusing on keeping that gateway alive for that Adept to finish up. And oh my god, even though he's scattered the 12 full, like, it's so much damage has been done, that actually kills the gateway.
Kills the gateway, and JusticeSimon has no production left.
There's nothing. He only has workers.
There is nothing but workers right now, trying to get a couple more gateways out right now. And if Warp Gate can finish up, then that will definitely be
it's not gonna finish,
pretty
mate.
good for JusticeSimon, but it does not look like it's gonna finish. Not even with a chrono boost.
Yeah, it goes
Being
down.
very ambitious, JusticeSimon is right now with the
Stargate.
yeah.
Stargate. Yeah, I mean, it's gonna buy a little bit of time so these gateways could finish up, but oh my god, just so much damage has been done. The energy is being wasted here as well. Probes are being pulled.
I feel like JusticeSimon has just kind of been hit continuously over the head, but with like a pillow. Eventually, it's gonna kill him. Eventually,
he'll be knocked out. And oh my god, the shield battery is gonna go down as well. Again, this, like, it's not like MightyKiwi is going all in behind this. Like, he's droning up behind this. He's taking a third base as well. Just
this is game-ending damage.
10 probes.
10 probes. He's now down 20 probes, and his tech was delayed for so long. He can only produce Zealots right now, and Warp Gate got denied.
Oh my god.
This is JusticeSimon on the brink of death.
I'm not gonna lie, I was a little bit worried that the Zealot was even Yaku cursed. I was like,
in between the pylons.
Yeah,
no,
like,
I think that was just about as tightly packed. I was almost gonna say as packly tight.
Oh my god, MightyKiwi dealing so much damage with that 12 pool, droning up behind it. He's so far, he has double the workers, he has a third base as well on the way. He's cleaning up that pylon, and JusticeSimon, he has to do some insane amount of damage with this Stargate.
Yeah, and that's gonna be a pretty tough ask for him. MightyKiwi, I actually thought he was going for a fourth base. Okay, he's double expanding.
He is, yeah.
He is, okay. Yeah, he took his third base at the Rich Rescuing Gas location. He is going to be in a fantastic position. All he needs is a spore or two, and to be vigilant with his queens.
Yeah, and I mean, he does have an Overlord above the Stargate, so he knows that an Oracle is on the way. He should be preparing accordingly. He does have spores on the way. He has a queen at each base as well, and I mean, if this was Psycho, you know, maybe the Oracle can deal the damage, but in the hands of JusticeSimon, we'll see what he's going to be able to do here. He's so far behind. He has to deal. Yeah, he needs something to go his way.
And I'm just trying to think what would, the most effective way of turning back in this would be, but as you said, he does kind of need a miracle here.
He does. He needs to, like, get into a mineral line and, like, I don't know, the spore accidentally uproots or something. Like, he can just kill everything, or I don't know, the queen's out of position.
Sometimes the queens are just dancing off creep.
Yeah, exactly. Something, right? He gets
his mouse stops working, but he decides to play forward instead of pausing to fix it.
Oh my god, JusticeSimon actually doesn't know about the fourth base. Like, he doesn't know about the Rich Vespine base.
Yeah, to him, from what JusticeSimon is seeing,
Yeah.
he thinks that MightyKiwi has only just started droning up here on 3-base saturation.
Yeah, he doesn't know the position he's really in. He has not seen the actual real third base of MightyKiwi, so he doesn't know how far behind he really is.
And how does he go from here? MightyKiwi, he's just keeping a couple links in position, just trying to choke out the last breath of JusticeSimon if he ever gets the opportunity.
Yeah, I mean, he's trying, and JusticeSimon, I mean, he's working on his immortals, like he's working on trying to get an army out, but these links of MightyKiwi, they're stopping any third base whatsoever for JusticeSimon.
And once, yeah, MightyKiwi now going in, he has about 4 times the army supply. And I know we say that army supply is a bit deceptive in a PvZ when you have quadruple the amount of army. I think it's safe to say that you're ahead, but these Oracles actually doing a lot of damage, taking out the Ravagers, and that's really the siege unit for MightyKiwi. That's really what MightyKiwi is going to be relying on to get rid of these force fields, to deal damage to the buildings. But it still doesn't seem like it's going to be enough.
Exactly. The cybernetic score gets taken out, the sentries get taken out, and oh my god, the immortal gets surrounded.
Already surrounded. The probes starting to come in. And actually helping out the defense quite a bit, but again, may defend against this, but what's left, now that the Immortals are out, now that the Oracles are out of energy, it is just probes. And JusticeSimon, I mean, he was able to recover decently, you know, he was still behind in probes, but he macroed up decently well. Wow, MightyKiwi, my guy.
My guy, more roaches flood on in, takes out the Immortal, and the Oracles are out of energy.
GG is called. MightyKiwi now a match point, looking to go up against really looking to face Pig Jr. in that pre-qualifier, the prequel match, if you will.
Yeah, old mate David, he's fighting strong here with that initial 12 pool on Eternal Empire of all maps, and we shall see what is planned for game number 2. Also, Pig Jr., Notorious Piglet, if you will, he's also in the chat. Yeah, cheering for MightyKiwi as well.
Yeah, he did say that he'd rather face a Zerg player than a Protoss player. He is a lot more confident in that particular matchup.
It's understandable.
I say this as someone with a 30% TVP win rate.
Yeah.
And a 50% TVZ win rate. It's quite a bit of disparity there for me. Oh, actually, my TVP is close to 40.
Also, shout out to Nico. Nico is here in the chat as well. He is also a caster. He normally casts. He's a Malaysian caster. He normally casts Dota.
That's what I heard. Right, that's where I heard the name from.
He also occasionally casts StarCraft as well. So yeah, shout out to Nico. Shout out to Ranger.
Nico casted WSG, if I'm not wrong. I could be wrong there.
I think
The Malaysia play? I'm not too sure.
I believe he did. I could be wrong, but I believe he did.
We'll have to double check that. Or Nico, if you're still in chat, clarify this for us.
Let us know. Shout yourself out a little bit. I like how we're both.
Yeah. We're both just. I like the click clack.
Yeah.
Wiki whack.
Yeah, and it looks like currently we are searching for JusticeSimon. He's back. Yeah.
Yeah, he went offline for a little bit, but if I know anything about Southeast Asian and Oceanian players, that's simply because we're now going to be playing on Australia server. JusticeSimon just fixed up this VPN to get a little bit of better ping, and I think somebody did ask for it earlier on, and I kind of forgot to answer that. What's it? What's a good VPN for to play on the SG server? I know a lot of pro players like to use something called Mudfish. Well, usually that's more for like the Korean server or for the NA servers. But yeah, I know a lot of Australian pros like using Mudfish.
Yeah. I guess for people who are unaware, it's pretty common for players from Southeast Asia and ANZ who face each other to log off after each game to set up their VPNs and switch from Singapore to Australia to Singapore and back again. Thing we've gotten used to as well.
Yeah. Which actually blew my mind when I first heard about it, but nowadays it's like, oh yes, naturally.
Mhm.
And speaking of what comes naturally, Pillars of Gold, otherwise known as what holds up the Golden Wall, protecting the Eternal Empire, keeping the LE submarines. In the top right-hand corner map, we are spawning all the way in the top right-hand corner of the map, not going for a 12 fool this time. We have the Zug coming down all the way from the land of New Zealand. He is representing M for Mind Freak. Give it up for M for MightyKiwi.
Did you see Darking point that out? Is that why you said that?
Maybe. Maybe.
God damn it, Yaku. And spawning in the lower left-hand corner of Pillars of Gold LE, we have the Vietnamese Protoss player, the Red Protoss, representing Archangel Gaming. It is JusticeSimon.
And yeah, I'm just catching up in chat right now. We do have confirmation from Nico. He did cast the Dota 2 National Finals for WSG Malaysia Division. And I also see Ranger, a little upset right now, which is very understandable.
Yeah,
but,
I mean...
Yeah, he did have a really good showing, but unfortunately, we have fewer qualifiers this season.
Yeah, he came so close. Like, give some love to Ranger, especially yesterday. He went all the way to the ace match against Quantel. That could have very easily have been Ranger qualifying instead of Quantel. Like, Ranger, he's such a good player. He's the best player in Malaysia. He's a great guy as well. Like, it was really like working hard for this qualifier too. So, unfortunately, like, we're gonna see a lot of that, right? There's only one spot left and so many players, right?
So many, whether it's Oreo, Nux, MightyKiwi, JusticeSimon, or Pig Jr. Either of them, that's a bloodbath.
Yeah, there's only going to be one.
We should all just have them play in a free-for-all, honestly.
Just get him in an FFA, get him in the map that shrinks as the game progresses, full battle royale mode.
There we go. Actually, I think there is a PUBG mod for StarCraft 2.
Oh, there you go.
But that's also like you're microing an individual ghost.
Yeah.
It's not like actual StarCraft 2.
Yeah, and you like get loot drops and all that stuff.
Oh, wait. Hold the phone. Wasn't there something similar to the slow zones? It was Renegade missile turrets, wasn't it? What if you just have Renegade missile turrets randomly spawning somewhere? Or not missile turrets, cannons. Renegade cannons.
Mate, I'm still
spawning at random areas.
I'm still waiting for that. Like 6 months ago, maybe even longer now that I think about it. Like
a year ago.
Blizzard's like, yo, map makers, get some neutral missile turrets out there. Get some aggressive missile turrets. And like they were never incorporated in like the map
there were
pool.
There were quite a few map makers actually who thought, all right, let's go. And I don't remember what the map was called, but I do remember one map where there was kind of like an arc in the middle of the map that had those Renegade missile turrets that I thought was pretty cool. It also had a couple of slow zones involved in that as well, which made it even deadlier.
Yeah, shout out.
It was a pretty cool map, but I guess maybe not particularly balanced.
Shout out to Team Liquid map contests. Like a lot of maps were made with that theme in mind, and Blizzard, they just didn't take any of them. It's like, mate, come on.
Yeah, I guess I don't know. I don't know. I guess maybe they were a little worried that, it'd be hard. They just didn't want to deal with the player complaints or something. But yeah, it's kind of weird that they did ask for map makers to do something with that and then not really implement them. But speaking of implementing, JusticeSimon going to be implementing that Glaive to Death build that we've seen quite a number of times.
Yeah.
We already scouting it.
Yeah, MightyKiwi, he was very, very on top of his scouting. He sent his Overlord with Overlord speed into the main base, was able to spot the upgrading Twilight Council as well as the Robo, the gateways being thrown down. So he should be well aware of what is coming his way. And in response, he threw down a Roach Warren. He's going to have Roaches out in time as well. So yeah, it's going to be all about positioning, because we've seen time and time again, you can have the units, but if they're not in position, Adepts,
Thankfully though, MightyKiwi, he is on top of his creep spread. There's only one little blind side in the main base that really will only take one creep tumor, so it's not really too big of a deal.
Yeah, and MightyKiwi, he was trying to go for a Ling run by
blank. He's hiding in Zerglings. He's waiting for those adepts to come in. Look at the Lings marching on forward.
Wow.
This is a complete surround. These adepts completely chased away. JusticeSimon's Glaive Adept opening shut down before takeoff.
Exactly, like he was, you could see that the Warp Prism was setting up. He was waiting to warp in another round of adepts, but he was completely pushed away, delaying these adepts, just buying more and more time for MightyKiwi to drone up, to get more army, to just get himself situated in a better position. And yeah, so far MightyKiwi is playing this beautifully.
Old mate David, you know why they call him David? Because he's got the wisdom of no wait, that's a different bigger.
You know, he's gonna bring it back to
David.
the
David is a little bit. David is different from Solomon. I'm now remembering.
Oh my god, you always gotta bring it back to that, don't you? Somehow, some way.
I do have to bring it back to Judaism.
Yeah, god damn it.
I say this as someone who is half Christian and half Muslim.
God damn it. And oh my god, somehow JusticeSimon, he was able to come in here and 14 drones went down to the adepts.
Yeah, I mean, as you were saying, if your army is in position, it can get punished. So JusticeSimon, his adept opening got shut down. He improvised. He took off with one wheel on the plane.
Yeah,
and he just found an opening.
And again, like, even though MightyKiwi was so on point with the defense in the middle of the map, like, all it takes is one strong warp in of adepts, and just like that, so many workers went down. JusticeSimon well ahead in the worker count, but MightyKiwi, he's here with his Roach Ravager.
He is, and this is a concave that's just waiting to happen, but there are force fields available. Not too many Ravagers out here, but the Biles do land on this army. Not too much being taken out, but definitely pretty significantly weakened.
Oh yeah, and just like that, all the Lings have gone down. The majority of the Roaches as well. There doesn't seem to be too much, and the shield batteries finished up for JusticeSimon.
JusticeSimon just hanging on there. If those shield batteries were just a second too late, MightyKiwi could have gotten those reinforcements in, could have just gotten another surround. Those shield batteries really saving the day right there, and there should be a battery overcharge available once this Nexus pops off.
He doesn't even need it.
He doesn't even need it. MightyKiwi, he was all in at that point. GG is called. JusticeSimon takes it to the ace match.
GG. And again, like, it just came down to those adepts in the main. Like, they just dealt so much economic damage, forcing MightyKiwi all in, as we saw. And when he couldn't finish the game, when he couldn't end the game, like, that was it.
Yeah, I think MightyKiwi, you know, his what's it called? His scouting was impeccable. His idea to just keep those links hidden until he could get us around on those adepts, absolutely genius. But JusticeSimon, his creativity there, his ability to just improvise from kind of a failed opening, that deserves a lot of credit too.
Yeah, definitely. The tenacity of JusticeSimon, he was not, like, despite being shut down in the middle of the map, like, he still saw opportunities, he still kept fighting, and he was able to find that. And yeah, well played. We're going to game number 3 between these two players, and it's going to be on Death Aura.
The Aura of Death. And for an ace match, Death Aura can be pretty up in the air, especially for a PvZ.
Yeah, it definitely can be. I'm not too sure who to favor here. Again, like, we haven't been able to cast MightyKiwi in quite a number of months, so I'm curious to see where he's at, how his playstyle is. You know, does he favor Mutalists in this, you know, Demi-esque, right, in this matchup, or, you know, does he prefer, like, Miyamika, Ling, Bane, Hydra, or I should say just Ling Hydra, I guess. But yeah, really curious to see how he plays this out.
Yeah, I'm nodding along.
Are we gonna see another 12 pool?
On Death Aura, I wouldn't rule it out.
All right, here we go.
All right, thank you, JusticeSimon, for reminding us about game art.
Thank you so much. I actually didn't notice.
We may just play this out. Oh well.
Yeah. Again, it's sometimes it's up to the players, like, whether they're willing to remake or not. I know they really want to, you know, get going, but yeah, thank you, JusticeSimon, for that. We will be remaking.
Yeah. And again, on Death Aura, I mean, game heart. That's really gonna change things up quite a bit, isn't it?
It will. All right, we are getting set up. We're getting situated, and all right, we're ready. Casters are ready. We'll make sure the players are ready, and we are going to get underway.
Nodding along.
I love how Pez is asking for another 12 pool. I mean, it could work.
And I like how on top of that, Pez is just thinking, "Yo, Mio, why aren't you drilling JusticeSimon against this?"
Look, 12 pool. That's too sane for me and Micah. Okay.
It's too basic.
Yep.
It's gotta switch it up. All right. And speaking of switching things up, we are now on the Death Aura, the Aura of Death. We're in the top left-hand corner map. Spawning all the way in the top left-hand corner map, we have the Yakuzaku player. Coming out all the way from the land of New Zealand, going for that 12 pool once again. Is going to be representing M for Mind Freak. It's M for MightyKiwi.
And spawning in the bottom right-hand corner of Death Aura LE. Honestly, I'm kind of worried for this Vietnamese player, as Mio Micah is currently stating that they don't cheese, they don't have too much experience. They are angels, if you will. They are archangels, as JusticeSimon, he is representing Archangel Gaming. It is JusticeSimon.
Sorry, Quirky, just calling Mio Micah out.
Look, we were talking about it, right? Mio Micah, his cheese, his way of playing, his way of living even is something, you know, can't be quite emulated like this, okay? It's not a mere 12 pool that comes out from Mio Micah. Oh god, but this time it gets scouted again.
There we go, but is there going to be enough time? We are on Death Aura, we do have to speed up the zones. And I mean, JusticeSimon got a pretty good wall so far.
Yeah, it's okay.
Have to be careful.
Yeah, it's important to know that because of speed zones, the links will get there across the map a lot faster. At the same time, because this is Death Aura, less buildings are required for a full wall off. So a lot of his buildings aren't anywhere near as exposed as on Eternal Empire.
The map maker really thought of everything here. How do I balance these speed zones? More of a choke point.
Oh,
JusticeSimon, he's ballsy. He's feeling ballsy today.
Switching things up, pulling some drones, some probes as well, just to make sure that the Zealot doesn't get surrounded, even if he is caught out.
Yeah,
but
that Zealot looks a little bit forward.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, should be fine now. And now he's got two Zealots, so he can start to really punish the Lings if they get a little too close.
Oh, just like that, one of the Zealots got surrounded, though. One already going down, and the probes aren't here, so he does have to be quite careful. Looks like, oh no! Oh.
That would have been the game ending right there if MightyKiwi was able to reach it. JusticeSimon, why do you do this to us?
Oh my god. And it looks like the gateway.
Go down.
Yeah, and the Zealot does get surrounded.
And the Zealot gets surrounded, but the Adept should be able to keep it alive. There was already a secondary wall being gotten ready. And yeah, with that, MightyKiwi not gonna keep up the pressure. He knows that he can't quite break this wall. He's just gonna drone up.
He is. So I love this from MightyKiwi. He didn't, commit anywhere near as much as he did on Eternal Empire. He's droning up behind this. And if you recall, the natural wasn't denied either, so he didn't have to take an unnatural this time either. So yeah, we do see a little bit of slight differences here compared to game number one. The most important part is that JusticeSimon, he held a lot better. He didn't take anywhere near as much damage.
Yeah, definitely did. JusticeSimon, he held a lot better, but MightyKiwi, his economy not too disrupted, so we'll really have to see how this plays out.
Yeah, definitely. God damn it, Mio.
Damn it, Mio.
He's great.
Mio Micah is great, but god damn it, Mio.
Exactly. And here we go. JusticeSimon, he is transitioning into a glaive opener. You see the Twilight Council is done, even throwing down the shield battery just in case there is a follow-up from MightyKiwi. So, playing this out pretty safely as he doesn't have anything out on the map. He hasn't seen any kind of follow-up. He doesn't know that there's a third base for MightyKiwi.
Yeah, exactly. I guess that's kind of checklist, right? Do I have information or do I know what my opponent's going for? If not, just play it safe. You never know.
Yeah, you can, like, you know, there are some players who cut corners and take risks, and sometimes it works out for them, but again, here we are on the ace match, JusticeSimon not taking any of that, playing as safely as possible, trying to make sure, especially because his tournament life is on the line, right? He's not the kind to go for a 12 pool for the ace match.
Exactly. Unlike some people. That's a lot of links coming out, and the Banelings did finish up. When are we gonna see? When are we gonna see the Banelings start motion in light?
Oh god, Link's speed
Where are
is
the
gonna
sentries?
be. Oh, and okay, so MightyKiwi, he actually spots the adepts moving out. So MightyKiwi is gonna pull back. He's not going for the Ling Bane all in. Instead, he's gonna try and catch these adepts out on the map, I imagine.
Yeah, once again, this is just a complete game of positioning, right? It's such a delicate thing to balance, because if JusticeSimon can go a little bit forward, right, he can really start to punish these Lings before they have speed, before they can get some surrounds.
Oh, he's looking
But if
for
he
it.
extends just a little bit too much, he's going to be in a lot of trouble. MightyKiwi doing what Kiwis do best and going for that complete surround, but the shade's about to pop. Saves
my
JusticeSimon
god.
right in the nick of time, and he's getting a lot of drones here, so vulnerable.
Oh my god, and MightyKiwi, he can't afford to lose drones. He was all in. He cut worker production a long time ago. That's why his worker count is so low, and more drones are going down. Again, this Ling Bane bust, it gets delayed because of the adepts, and now he's pushing out across the map. Does JusticeSimon have enough to defend?
Not if he's getting Phoenixes.
Oh, but what? He's getting... What? He went
Simon,
double Stargate.
please.
No, this is not what you need. I mean, Phoenixes, you can't pick up Banelings, which is nice, but they're not going to be ready for this. This could be it for JusticeSimon.
It's very much looking that way. There's a shield battery, but that's not going to help against the instant damage that Banelings can pop out. That Zealot immediately going down.
Yeah, and the Banelings are coming on in. They're going to be able to take out more of these structures, take out the wall. The gateway is going to go down. Oh, but the adepts, they have a wall of their own, and the shield battery overcharge keeps everything alive.
Wow, that was a hold by JusticeSimon that could have gone completely the other way, and now the Phoenixes. JusticeSimon, he's got the Phoenix count out. He's being active on the map. MightyKiwi, he has about one more Bane bust in him.
Exactly, like he's continuing to flood on Lings. Again, MightyKiwi, his worker count is so low at the moment. Actually, he's trying to transition. He's droning up at the moment. He's trying to get back into this game, but I don't know if he will be able to.
Which is a bad way of doing it, to be honest.
Oh my god, and the cybernetic score, it's gonna go down.
It is just about gonna go down. Thankfully, there were a couple of adepts warped in to keep up that wall, but again, losing that cyber core, you don't want to rely on just Zealots, especially not in Ling Bane.
Yeah, exactly. Again, the Phoenix transition for JusticeSimon was questionable, but at the same time, like, he got away with it. You know, he was able to survive, and now the Phoenixes are moving out across the map. There are spores in position, but again, the Queens are a little bit exposed. JusticeSimon, he's going to be dealing damage here.
That he will, and honestly, Phoenixes can really get out of the range of a spore a bit easier than Oracles, or maybe they can't.
Yeah, they didn't even care. Like, there's enough Phoenixes here where they can tank damage. Meanwhile, on the outside of the map, we have MightyKiwi going for this Link counterattack. Oh, but the warp in. There should be plenty here for JusticeSimon.
GG, good luck is called. My phone just does not recognize my fingerprint today. And as chat is going to be pointing out, JusticeSimon has held the door, and he is going to go up against Pig Jr., otherwise known as Piglet, otherwise known as Notorious PIG, in the pre-qualifying match.
Wow, GG, well played. JusticeSimon does hold the door.
That was something really nice to watch, and I'm really glad that Darkness, with that raid, I'm really glad that Darkness's stream is able to catch that with us.
Yeah, shout out to Darkness, the Chilean Protoss player. Earlier today, we had Dastan here. Now we have the other side of the coin. We have Darkness, and also, everyone, if you will, exclamation mark, Funada, our Darkness, Darking already on top of that. But, yeah, GG, well played. JusticeSimon advances. Yeah, you know, harnessing some of that Latin American Protoss power there from Darkness.
Yeah. Darkness really helping him out.